Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie, and it's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we have the Final Fantasy Tactics event, Revealers of Truth, with new character Orin. I think that's how you say his name. I never really got far enough to encounter Orin in the original when I first played through. But yeah, it's a pretty standard tactics event, but as Chad says, there are some new fights in this, which is wild when you think about how some of these past events have been. Okay. Top and Dead EX Plus, which is going to be very easy to take care of. Oops. Wait a minute. Let's not remove all of that. Okay, I did save that. Alright. Could not be sure. I may have finished up putting this party together 20 minutes ago. I have been very tired today, as I did not sleep well last night. Not due to any like nightmares or anything along those lines, nothing crazy like that, just for some reason was not tired and could not get a good sleep. Yeah, the hey, there it is. Fuck it. The 260 didn't seem that hard this time around. It's a real fucker for the first few turns, and then really isn't that bad. $260. Did I say 280? I don't know. Number. Testing 1, 2, 3. I still have a frog in my voice. It has been a bit since we've had a tactics event. I want to say the last one we had was when Neo Torments were dropped on us. What was I gonna say though? Oh yes, reminder, heads up, it is in the stream title, wasn't the announcement, was in almost everything. But today is going to be a double feature, as that hasn't happened the last couple of weeks. Gonna tackle the corridor trials tonight. Oh, I think there was something in that mouse. Just something flew out of my eye. Ah, there we go. Okay. This music is very quiet. But I'm going to guess that's just the music for this screen. Yeah, Slyo, that's just this emulator on my computer. For some reason, it takes forever to load, and I don't know why. It was better for like 1 week, and that's it. Oops, I left record materials on everyone. Well, you know, we can't be too powerful. Did I see the 24-man raid in 14? The new one? No. Trying to stay a little innocent on that since I should be playing 14 again pretty soon. Ah. Well. That probably would have been fine had it not been a multi-target fight. I didn't realize that Roaming Warrior was multi-target. I thought it was... I guess... all of Freya's stuff is kind of AoE though. Sad. Well, not as if it's a hard fight for a party setup like this. I could see, yeah, I was gonna say I could see the poison catching a newer player off guard, but even that is not too much. Getting some crunch with some of these sound effects. Yeah, the boss should die in an arcane, but I had owed V Prisoner to grab his roaming warrior. Well, either way. To the castle. Now, where are my good boys? Oh, right, take off LMRs. My cowardice. Know what I do still need to do? I still haven't gone through the FF12 event. I need to sit down and do that at some point. I'll probably sit down and do it tomorrow or Tuesday. Which day is fire? I still need to farm up some fire. I think fire is tomorrow, which means I'll probably do it Tuesday. Tomorrow's White Wind? Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll just fire out both these events tomorrow. I don't have to think about it for a week. See, I started doing a thing that extremely makes me get off my butt and actually do the Magicite. And here's this won't work for everybody, but here's my little Joy Venus move. So I like numbers to be nice. and even when it's easy to do that. You know, just weird little idiosyncrasies. So what I did was I started making it so that every week, when it comes around to stream time, I have a number divided by 3 for my items to pick up from the boxes. And the way you can manipulate that is with the Magicite rewards. It's a stupid thing, but it's been working to actually get me to do my Magicites. So the girls here are actually a little bit threatening for EX triple pluses in that they have Confuse, they have Stops, they have instant kills. Luckily, the Confuses only go to male, so you can kind of prep for it. Alright, on to some slightly realer fights. Some less than cakewalks. Some I'm trying to make these next couple of fights seem threatening. If even a little bit. Alright, so Ultimate. It's supposed to be slightly scary fights. What we have lined up for us? Goblins. Gerblins. Oh, hold up. That's... Keep it right. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Holy shit. That scared the... Not really scared. Was just kind of in awe for a second and slightly happy. I don't know. It was shocking. I looked over to the side at the tracker stuff, and it said like, "How many people are watching you?" 84. That's not right. Not even in a sort of like I suck thing. It's like, I've never gotten that high on a record keeper night without a host. That would be ridiculous. It was inaccurate, by the way. Just throwing that one out there. I actually had to check a couple of things. I was like, did I get hosted over? And it didn't, like, work? Or, like it didn't fire somehow? Because I'd hate to get hosted that many people over and, like, not thank somebody. Alright, so this fight exists. The most of this fight is that you will be fighting 3 goblins at once. They're weak to ice. They have a blind in their arsenal and a life steal. That's about it. Oh. Oh yeah, summons for days is exactly how you take down Anima in the Crystal Tower. Like without... Yeah, no, like... That fight is 1000% designed to be summons for days and nothing else. Like, you can't use physical. Physical, you get destroyed. You can't leave the things up, or else they'll start hitting you for percentile HP damage constantly. Like, they need to be dead, and they get revived really fast. So it's just like summons. Yeah, so it's an AoE fight. They have very reduced health. I think they have about 100,000. Enough AoEs will end the fight. .txt. Yeah, I suppose you could use a physical team for Anima if you fed meter. But that's about the only way. Oh, actually, there is a second way to go physical on Anima that whips ass and is extremely a Joy Venus tactic, and that's to run a team of 5 samurais. Oh man, though, I am starting to feel it. So, like, when I said I didn't get good sleep last night, let me like explain this real quick. Again, no cause of like nightmares or anything like that, really. What happened was I did my new normal thing of, you know, I finished up Yakuza. I sat down for a snack. I was watching something on the couch. I passed out at around 1:30. I remember this because it was right after Dragalia rolled over. Sleep and instant. And then I woke up around 3:30. So I slept for about 2 hours on the couch. Went to the bed, lay down, and was wide awake. Like, I opened my eyes and was just like, I'm not tired at all. Like, I guess I REM slept while I was on the couch. Fuck. So I was wide awake. Stayed in bed for about, like, a half hour. Trying to go to sleep. Wasn't happening. So I went back to the couch. Started watching a video again. Ended up dozing off again around 6. And then woke up at 7:30. And had to go to church. Had to get ready for church. So, yeah, I got about 3.5 hours of sleep, which is fun. Especially on my busiest day out of the week. I made a double of coffee. I made myself the biggie. Yeah, Bad Ratch here. Oh, you picked up Dissidia? That was alright. It's just so pool heavy. Like, once they start adding their own, like, corridor trials thing, and it's like, you can only use characters once, unless it's these 3 characters, and then you can use them as many times as you want. Like, there are fights that are just designed around using, like, you having specific characters, like, 100%. And it's not like Record Keeper, where you can easily, you know, fit different puzzle pieces into those holes and kind of slam them a little bit. And, it looks a little bad, but it fits. Dissidia is just like, you need these abilities. That's it. Also, the multiplayer grind shit, like, yeah, I put up with it for like 3 months, and then eventually was just like, I'm not having fun. I'm making a job out of this. This sucks. And it stopped. I think the worst of it was when they introduced one of the hard mode story event parts, and it was like, it's immune, it was like super resistant to what's it called, super resistant to ranged attacks and melee attacks. You can only use magic, and the game had like 5 magic users and 2 were supports. It's like, blah. I was going to say I can't be taking this on the load. It was just in the fight. It was in a different version of the fight. It was in a very easier version of the fight. So it can be taking this on the load. Though this is a bit much. I'm dying, Squirrel. Holy shit. There we go. Jesus Christ. Ah, who could have saw this coming? Yeah, again, I don't know what it is with Nox here, but Nox just gets very angry and pissed, and will sit there for about like a minute being like, I'm not gonna lie, you can't make me. Also, woofa, that was a hit on the Onion Knight. Oh boy. You got some beef on you. Why are you so beefy? I mean, yes, but like, he is taking, like, aside from just having actual decent HP and all that, he is just taking way less damage than a normal ultimate fight. Or ultimate double plus. I'm not using multi-break. No. Because I didn't know his ice was that potent. I have dual break. Well. Stay strong, Kerbal Shins. As it turns out, taunt. Not the best move for this fight, as they are actually very angry and real. And yet, that taunt may have been keeping me alive for most of this. Yeah, because now I'm taking some very real damage from the ads. Though, oh boy. Well. Why am I not using soul breaks? Hello, welcome. This may be one of your first times catching my streams. For earlier fights, for anything that is an ultimate, has the name ultimate or lower, I do not use soul breaks. For a Apocalypse Plus, I use only supers. For Apocalypse Double Pluses, I use only supers or lower. Except the healer gets a BSB just because they usually require too much healing. It's alright, we got through that. The main reason for that kid is it's easy to dismiss the lower difficulties and just say, ah, they're all simple, but for newer players that don't have a lot of tools, soul break wise, they're not all that easy. So I'm showing that, like, hey, you can still get through this without soul breaks. And if you're saying, hey, I don't have that ability, hey, just fill that in with a soul break then. Like, you know. Kingdom Hearts event. I talked about this on the Discord a bit. Yes, there's going to be a second one on February 22nd. No actual news that's going to be global as well, but a lot of people are guessing it's going to be. One of the things I'm guessing is one of two things. Characters brought up most likely to be added. Yeah, probably early Arcane Awakenings and 6-star glints, I'm guessing. So, here's my guesses, alright? Characters can be added. I'm going to say only one new character is going to be added. There's going to be dress records for Sora and Riku. One new character is going to be added. It's either going to be Kairi, Axel, or Roxas. Kairi is going to be holy in some way. They're going to go with, like, sort of a earlier in the series Kairi and make her a white mage, or they're going to go later in the series Kairi. Also, yeah, I guess Aqua, maybe. But they're either going to go earlier in the series Kairi and make her a white mage, or later in the series Kairi and still go with the light thing, but hey, she has a sword now, so maybe they'll make her a knight. Hold up, my brain. Right, okay. Yeah, Roxas would be samurai, because apparently all of his nobodies are the samurai ones. So if Roxas gets added, he's going to be a samurai. With a emphasis on, like, doubling up on his like he's probably gonna have a hungry double if he gets a USB. Because of the whole like dual wielding shit that Roxas was all about. My final thing is they might add Axel, and if they add Axel, he is 100% going to be a fire shooter. There is no other thing that Axel would be other than fire shooter. I call Hungry Double ability double. It's when it you double cast, but it uses up 2 abilities like Orlando USB. It's just an easier way to get across double casting, but it uses 2 abilities. So I call it a Hungry Double. So yeah, that's my guesses. I think there has been word that they are never going to add Disney characters because that would be absolute copyright hell. So no chance of Goofy, Donald, any of that kind of stuff. Oh, I'll bet you we get a free 6-star Keyblade. 100%. Wow, that load time. Alright, so I don't know how to pronounce this fucker's name, but I'm going to call him Dice. So, Dice's major, absolute 100% gimmick is that he has a ton of status effects. Do not let him get his bullshit up. Dice Dark. Alright. Dice Dark here has a lot of status effects. He can do stop, silence, and instant KO. You want to spec for instant KO 100% because it's very hard to recover from a dead character. And bring an affliction break to stop the other 2. He also likes to lower your stats with Crush Helm. Or Crush abilities. I didn't find him in my testing to be that threatening until the final phase. He kind of does single target the whole fight, and then in final phase he starts going entirely AoE, and that can catch up to you pretty quickly. Hollowed Bolt there. You know, my gut wants to say Hollowed Bolt is the instant kill, but I think that's wrong. North Swain Strike is the instant kill. That's right. Hollowed Bolt, I believe, is the silence. Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs from the Tactics track. I think that's pretty universal. Oh. You know I have resistance against it on, but there's always that small percentile chance that somebody just gets murked. So every time North Swing comes out, it's just a little bit of like my stomach knots up a bit. Just like, is this the one? Judgment is kind of like that as well. In that, like, oh, somebody gets stopped? Oh, fuck, stop is hard to recover from. Uh-oh, oops. I need to do that again. I needed to, I feel like they reused this track in 12. Very possibly Zane Zero. 12 actually being a Evilise game actually takes a lot of its soundtrack from Tactics and Tactics Advance. It's time for Combat King. So, fairly soon we'll start seeing the real nasty moves, because he just starts using AoE sword strikes, and I mean, they're exactly like the single target ones, except they hit the whole party. If he even gets them off. We might have timed that Combat King perfect. Ah, here it is. Yeah, so any one of those hits can, whoop, mouse please. Any one of those hits can proc, a stop. Which at this point in the game can be a doom record. But again, if you have that affliction break in there, you kind of neuter his only real gimmick, and at that point he's just damage. As long as you're dual breaking, he's not going to do too much to you. Now, with Dice being the APOC fight, obviously the resulting double plus, you know, it's obvious where you progress from there. That's right, baby. It's Hashmal. Don't ask. So Hashmal is really rude. He is very fast and kind of goes out really quick early in the fight, and also has slow stops and sleeps. Ultimate Pillar is a percentile attack, and I believe it is current HP 50%, so just really nasty the whole way down. Yeah, the nice thing is you do not have to take a wall or any protection to this fight. It's all piercing and gravity. Which means I personally am free to load. Still loading. Oh my god. Do I load? What are we looking for here? very specific boy. A very good boy. So the defense resistance on this isn't going to help you out too much, but hey, I'll take an attack boost on this purely physical team. And Astra. Astra is the biggie. Because that is going to keep my team alive. Why am I screenshotting my paint program? Safe target is 12. The other really major move that you want to do for this is magic break him as fast as possible. His magic attacks pierce, and unmitigated, they are going to deal about 3k plus to your whole party, and that will catch up with you very, very quickly. So make sure you get that break off. Get your break on. Yeah, Omega Weapon was smart because it allowed you to... It was the middle of the road meeting of like, well, we don't want to invalidate your selections completely, but hey, brakes are important. Please use brakes. Anyway. Oh, shit. That actually loaded in quickly. As I say before, this fight is kind of determined in the opening rounds. You gotta be very quickly on your draw. Oh. You have to word very good. I do believe that other than his forced waiting turns, Hashmal here doesn't do a set actions. He is random the whole way down, as you can see by him fucking meltdowning. And like I said, before you get breaks off, it sucks. It's the double. So right now we're in a very rough place. He decided to go double damage right off the bat. Alright, so that's going to pop Edge and Fangs, Astros. Just to get a bit more damage on the team. And luckily, as always, I will bring somebody who can self-heal. Okay, that was actually a problem there because, yes, we just lost a orb, or a mirror image. The fact of the matter is, now he is going to follow that up with stop. I, personally, slide my accessories for stop. Because, yeah. I find that to be the more threatening of his abilities, though the sleep and the... Oh, what else does he have other than the sleep? He has another one other than the sleep, and that one is also nasty. Single target slow, right. Okay, that's what I actually slide for. I slide for the slow because the slow has a 100% chance of hitting. That's the one that you can actually need to lower. Sorry, I can't see my actual party on the side there. Haha, joke's on you. Oh wait, no. My mirror image. But now we have the AoE heals. We're pretty much in the clear. Only we could bank future mirror images. Yeah. Once you get through his opening rush and you have your Astra up, you have your insurance, all that kind of stuff. Not really all that scary. Especially with the way that he is, like, very scripted. He doesn't really move that fast, so even when, like, oh, he just did that, okay, that's kind of a wasted turn for him, because that accomplished a whole lot of nothing. He missed the status effect, and I took no damage. That might be why, this, his actual damaging moves actually hit pretty hard. Yep. Furry Tractor has it pretty much down to a beat. Hashmall is hard at the start. That's it. And yeah, Larsa USB would be pretty solid because it does give a heal and the Astra. I just like to, because Rasmo is my buff. I like having a buff on my roaming warrior too. That way I can magic break turn 1. The Asuna on entry would also be good if somebody gets hit with a the stop, slow, and sleep. So yeah, it would work for the sleep. The other two, he says, fuck you. My status effects are stupid. Asuna does not remove stop. Trust me. Anybody who played that the one Final Fantasy 12 event is very familiar with the fact that Asuna does not remove stop. I don't know what Final Fantasy I said, but I meant Final Fantasy 12. I don't even remember what that was. Daedalus, I think. Dualhan. It was the headless boy. The headless boy that had like 800 mind and could stop people. God, fuck that fight. See, that's the thing, and maybe where I'm weird. I'm willing to forgive it on Valley Garmonda, purely because Valley Garmonda was scripted. With Daedalus, it was like not scripted at all. It was completely random. Also, that was before we had Mind Break. Rude. Outrageously rude. Yeah, I have no idea why I put the magic booster on Mont Blanc. Don't really know what that's getting for me. I may have been a bit tired when I was putting this party together. Yeah, he is just weirdly tanky for an ultimate fight. Might be better off just doing Divine Cross, it hits harder. If I'm not getting 5 hits on Guardbringer, then there's no point to use it. Alright, we may have to recast Roaming Warrior here. God damn. In a second. And then, of course, he gets a fucking counter as well. Oh, pardon me. Nah, no recast needed. We got this fight. Well, if you're talking about the ultimate, like, give me a moment here. I don't know. I think his armor looks fine, and I'm sure there's a purpose to the. Oh, it's a Talbert. That's why. It's his colors, like it's his clan colors, pretty much. The cover up is like supposed to be like the symbol right here, I believe, is like his identifier, pretty much. That's why it's there, and then he has the gold armor everywhere else. It is an identifier of what faction you belong to, and it was easily just supposed to be, it had like, it was just a long cloth with a head hole. You just fucking, boop, put it right over your head. Because, hey, you got the armor on at this point, and it's harder to get anything else on. Yeah, that's what that is. Talberts were very large and usually a single solid color, or sometimes a two color or striped in some way. And this was so that what's it called? Like say an archer from a distance could easily identify what faction somebody's from, so that they don't friendly fire. Alright, I need another good boy. I need another doggo. Perfect. It's the same reason, like, hold up. Let me get art. real fast here. Ramza, Final Fantasy Tactics. And it works less for, like, less of an explanation for Ramza, because his is more of a shirt, but you can see it, like, he has this, like, this red, like this, starts out with a bronze, red, white, green, yellow, and then, like, I think bronze again on the bottom, thing on the front of it. That is his faction. That's what he's under. And that's why when he's a mercenary, he doesn't wear one. He is a free sword. A sellsword. And then Heretic, I guess this is his final chapter. Again, is actually just wearing like sort of a white armor with gauntlets and leggings. Doesn't really have one because again, he's still a sellsword. He doesn't have a faction that he is under. Oh, that's the wrong picture. There we go. And we're going to center that vertically. I was about to complain about the load time. Let's just get that off ASAP. Is this basically your torment team? Yes, actually. Oh, that's luck. That's luck, baby. Oh, you know, let's just Quake 2 turns in a row. Just fuck it. Double Quake. Alright, Marsh has his Astra popped. Alright. Give me the imperils. Jesus Christ. He's going in heavy with the damage. And safe. Yeah, it's alright damage. Well, there's 3 more popped. He shouldn't be around much longer, though. Yeah, Healing Smite is just like way too good for what it is. It is the new best knight ability. Heals very good damage and also heals. What more do you want? I guess slap it on Agris and have it also maybe imperil. Alright, somebody is angry. This is way more aggressive than he was during my testing. Spellbind is stop. Yeah, I'm gonna jump into the corridor. I'm going to do an outro, and then I need to run to the bathroom real quick. I have had to pee since the first time I did the Apocalypse Double Plus. But I just wanted to get all of this stuff together with no big breaks in between, so it was easier to edit. So that was it for the tactics event. It wasn't too bad. Just a lot of status effects being thrown around. Astra is the ability of the day, or the status of the day for this event for sure. Next time we have Final Fantasy VIII. So I will see you then. Okay, I'll be right back. Whew, alright. Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie, and it's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we have the Corridor of Trials Lightning. It's called the Lightning Trial, but actually it's Earth. It's Earth. It's just most of the bosses are lightning based. And you're trying to ground them. Get it? That's It kind of works. Alright. First up is Ymir. Snail. Don't hit shell or die. Don't hit the shell while the wings are closed, or else the tail will do a counterattack. Oh god, I forgot about Mist Dragon too. Yeah, they seriously use the same gimmick 4 Final Fantasies in a row. It's wild. Knight Edgar is also extremely fake. He is here for moral support. Yes, that was the Summon I chose game. Ooh, yeah, that lack of sleep is catching up to me real fast. Trials, oh, is this the 5th one? No, 6th one, okay. Trials. Hold up. Alright, this is just for uniform of picture stuff. This is a little bit tedious, but it is the numbering scheme that I've been using, and if I don't do it this way, it's just going to get all out of whack. Did the last set start with an ultimate fight? Maybe that's what happened. One, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's just what I've been doing. Okay. Keep this moving along at a decent clip. Okay, Trials 06. Don't attack the shell, or the lightning will counter you. Stop me if you've heard this one. Goodbye. Sorry, that just reminded me of the person who posted on Reddit of, so I was doing Wind Magicite, and hey, did you know Renoa's Overstrike is Earth and not Ice? Good times. What element is Renoa? We're just not sure. Could be ice. Could not be ice. Yeah, not a lot of people have different flavor OSBs because there's not a whole lot to do with it. All OSBs is ostensibly the same. Okay. Wait, does Claude have two OSBs? What? I don't buy it. Oh, yeah, it's the free Materia Blade one, right? Whack. Wait, Viewprison, you said there's no Magic Ice OSBs. Does Adia not have an OSB? Time to destroy babies. Annihilate baby. Initiating baby removal protocol. Babies removed. However, reports show that moms are tough. Fuck yeah! Give me a free crystal. Give me the garbage. Nice, huh? Alright, yeah, I'll take it. Okay, Earth the Third, I believe, is doggos. Correction, catos. They do a bunch of piercing shit. The biggest issue is Blaster. That can really do some work. They don't have much HP though. So, some proper AoE will tear them up pretty quickly. Oh shit. Well, things may get a little shaky on the stream for a second here. Because I overshot my click and just opened up Premiere. Alright, we're good. Just Paint and Premiere are right next to each other on my taskbar. I should move it. There we go. There. Perfect. Yeah. What is this music? Alright, so in reality I should hold off on that dance with Kate Sith. It would have behooved me to just wait just a second to fire it off as we were moving to the next phase. Though these things aren't dying. So, we'll be fine. Spicy. This music is either from Type 0 or Final Fantasy 11. And we get reports that it is Type 0. Again, it's another multi-target fight. With enough AoE earth actions, you can wear them down pretty fast. Though they might survive. Again, another round. Yep, pretty simple. Okay. Time to get real. The realest shit. Like that Berserker ring, which I'm just gonna throw in the vault. Shit's about to get real, but that Berserker ring is fake. Let me tell you what. Baba. Baba. Baba is really fun to say. It's just got a good mouthfeel. Give me Curious Culinary. Yes. Show me lunch. Hello. Oh, minimize, thank you. I mean, doesn't it take the element that you're hitting primarily? So like because she's in element, she shouldn't counter? Yeah, we'll see. If not, I can easily rework. Alright, here goes. Well, I'll be damned. Would you look at that? Oh, now she gets the 2 charges. It's alright, we're fine. We're fine. See how fine we are? Well, we're fine. If we have to regroup, we regroup. This will work out. I say. Nothing bad ever happens twice. Oh, it just wore off. That would have been fine. That would, okay. Alright. That's irritating, but adjustable. Yep, that shit happens. Yeah, that's real stupid, actually. Okay, but what if? I stare God in the face and walk backwards into hell. Okay. Back at it again. Whatever, I don't care. I have to hold up a 4-star move. Honestly, you want to know like the real thing here? I could easily switch out the Barts and would have been fine. This is just easier because I have to do less menuing. The real annoying thing is I gotta find another culinary curiosity. And got it. Oh, that's the wrong button combo. Yeah, removing the counters out of this fight is easily won. The only characters I lost were from that, and then subsequently because I couldn't, recharge. Pardon me. Alright, here comes the dumbass brigade. That hurt. That actually did hurt a little bit. It's alright, she's just getting ready. She's charging up. Yeah, you see what I mean in that. If you neutralize that, he just doesn't really do, like, if you don't have him do counters, he doesn't really do a lot of damage. His shit still does kind of like ramp up a little bit, but not nearly as bad as it was. I hope when they do the adjustment for elemental stuff, they do switch it so that would work in the way that I had thought it was going to work. God, heavy is so good. Cause like, you just look at the enemy life bar, and you're like, oh, I'm not really doing the damage that I should be doing. It's kind of like slowing down on me here, and then like, oh wait, there's the damage. Yeah, give me the double. That's what I like to see. 2. Dos Chargos. Sync is extremely living moss. What? We're off. Oh, her and Earth. Okay. Ooh. Thought I fucked something else up. But, you know, she can just keep getting the doubles. Sync being sync. No, this fight is over. Alright. Fuck. Alright, so real quick, I do actually need to grab some roaming warriors. Yeah, welcome to a fight that is entirely decided in the last 5 seconds. And also, fuck you. Also, I guess I'm following too many people. I need to go through my shit. 3 should be fine. This fucker. The long and short of it is, it does a whole bunch of stuff. None of this fucking matters. The real thing that matters is in the final phase, it goes entirely too fast. And by, hey newbie, how fast is entirely too fast? Literally instant. Literally, change your ATB, change your fight timer to 5, is it doesn't fucking matter. Thank you for the follow, Feral Wrath. Pardon me. I really don't know how this is going to turn out at all. Like, literally zero. I have no understanding of this fight. For the most part. I haven't watched any videos. I just know you need to go fast. That's about it. That's not right. Decisions in size, center vertically. Alright, time to die. Shit, I'm dumb. We'll see how this works out. I just realized that Ignis might not be able to get all 5 hits. Oh, also don't forget that this boss just gets natural damage reduction the longer the fight goes on. Yeah, alright. Alright. It's time to go buck wild. Yeah, I figured that he wasn't getting the big numbers. Pardon me. Well. Sometimes you use DPS too hard. The secret tool of switch the timer to 5 because he's getting instant turns. Fuck him up, Sync! Yeah, the move there is just turn the timer up. If you turn the timer up, he's still getting instant turns, but your thing ticks about a third of the bar every time he takes a turn, so you're getting your turns pretty fast as well. Mind you, he'll still outpace you, but you just need a lot of instant heals to keep up with him. Yeah, I'll hop in Discord in a moment. VP, I just gotta do the outro for the video. So that was it for the Corridor of Trials. The final boss just... its gimmick of, like, I go way too fast is just... It was too much. When you when you have to start scamming the mechanics of the game, like, mechanically, like, I'm gonna make my game go fast. That's where I draw the line for things like that. But yeah, I'll see you for the next Corridor of Trials, whenever that fucking is. Alright, I don't think we've had a holy trial, right? That hasn't happened yet. The trials so far have just... Oh, God. Lightning was one. Ice was one. Fire was one. We've had a holy trial? Are you sure? We had a darkness trial. Yeah, it was a dark weak trial. I meant, like, one that is weak to holy. Alright, so the Earth Banner should still be in there. Just gonna load these all into memory.
Yo, what up?
Not much. I'm just loading the banners into memory.
Cool.
Also, I'm a dumbass. I forgot my iPad.
Uh-oh.
Well, it just means I can't look up record dives.
That's fine. I got you covered. So if that's the case, I will move over into this channel and get the bot.
I just need to check something real fast. Okay.
Nice.
Alright. So, first up, first banner. Whoop. Hello. Delita Arcane, which I can kind of guess what it's going to do. It's a holy boosting sword because it's from Tactics. It is Holy Fire, Lightning, Ice, 3 hits, OSB out of 10, with caveat of hitting a lot of weaknesses.
Yeah, Delita's a generalist. He's a Spellblader first and a Knight second, so he can hit all of these pretty reliably, just, you know, doing elements, so you're going to have to get your boosts from other sources.
Yep. Somebody to Love, which is second USB.
Yes, it is.
Deal Holy Physical, 10 Holy Physical, Fire, Lightning, Ice, set crit rate to 75%, and temporarily reduce the delay of the user's actions if he hits a weakness with a follow-up Hero King Blade, which is 4 of the same elements.
Yeah, and this one has a 0.46 multiplier, so yeah, really nice chaser. What really sets this up very nicely is that it procs off of weakness. So, like I said before, Delita also has Knight, so he can use holy damage very reliably. Although he does get double-cast Spellblade on his dive, so he runs that first. This can still work for all of his elements.
Yeah. Alright. Oran, hello.
Oh yeah, Oran's our new character.
Yeah, Celestial Stasis. So they couldn't do any of his actual gimmicks from Tactics because status effects are fake.
Right.
So instead, he is a major breaker. He does a full crush and gives everybody a magic barrier and remove delay of actions for 1 turn, which is fantastic. Absolutely fabulous.
Most of the breaks that we see of this variety are just like pigeonholed into an element and then provide a really useful attack break that's like 70% or whatever. This shit is evergreen. You can take it anywhere you want, and Yeah, just make sure you don't bring multi-break or anything like that, and you are golden.
Mm-hmm.
Orin is just mostly, he's a breaker, like you said, but he's also a buffer on the side and kind of a healer, too. He's just sort of an all-in-one package on party support.
Hey, does he dive to 6-star black magic? So I know he has 4.
Yeah. Let me check real quick. Because I got him up to 50. Okay. You are over here.
He has Bard. That's the other big thing he has.
Yep. Yeah, Oran is, no, he does not dive to that. He's
Whack.
just stuck at Black 4.
Whack.
Yeah, he's just basically a white mage bard. So, yeah, like I said, the debuffing side is really only coming out in his USB, basically, but white mage bard is, you know,
Yep.
if you've seen Alara worker magic, you know that's a powerful combo.
Angelic Vessel, which is Alma's USB, instantly restore large HP, grant the barrier for dark damage 100% of HP, and automatically heal damage they take up to 200 total. So that's an HP shield on top of the stone skin. This actually has a lot of applicability in the Tactics Torment.
Yeah, and I think that's really the only use case that I can find that's like really good for it. I know that Doomtrain and Arc are going to be coming in as the Dark 5-star Magicides, but even then, damage is hardly one of the big problems in those particular fights. But
Hades.
Yeah.
Hades.
It's dark.
Hades.
Yeah, Hades will also work with this.
Because as somebody who's been doing Hades is fucking almost entirely AoE.
Yeah, Hades really sucks.
And having a 100% barrier 2k on top of that and the instant heal. No, yeah, Hades. This is kind of built for Hades as well.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have the blink, which is what you really kind of need for Hades. But it'll at least protect you.
Yeah, it's more or less there to help get your setups right, because Hades is all about just doing boatloads of damage in order to distract you from all of the other really punishing shit he does.
Right. Chain out of 10.
Chain out of 10. Rems is really good with this one, because he can just, like, his kit can allow him to juggle all of his other buffs.
How many different soul breaks can we give Ramza that is 50% attack boost?
Yeah, give me the buff boy.
Miracle of Scorpio. Okay. Hastalia with a mag 30%. That's party one. Okay, yes. Reduce magic casting time for 3 turns and enlightening. That is a extremely good setup at the start of the fight.
The only thing I was going to say is it is basically Papalimos ley lines with enlightening stapled on it.
Yeah.
Which is frankly good.
The major downside for this is not good for Torment. This is pretty much use outside of the Tactics realm because, hey dog, Tactics only has 3 offensive magic casters.
Yeah, it's just Marak, Rafa, and I don't know who else.
Mont
Blanc. Yeah. I've already seen him as a dancer. Yeah, you're right. Cool.
Moving on. Glint for Delita. It is increase
Glint.
Yeah, increase damage versus weakness, and reduce the delay of the user's actions for 2 turns.
Yep, high quick cast and a 30% weakness boost. Perfect for a generalist.
Oh, right. Alma also has summon. There you go.
Yes, she does.
Records of Truth. Temporarily raise the attack of all allies and resistance 30%. Increase crit hit damage and enter burst mode. Command 1 is a single target heal and remove delay. Wait.
Yeah, this is the second
this is Auron. Okay.
Yeah, this is Umaro's command 1.
Sorry, I for some reason thought they gave Dolita BSB2. I'm very confused. Anyway.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay, a 30-30 boost with a heal and a fast action. Giving somebody with a single target is very nice.
Yeah, and the fact that Oren is can really lean into the white mage role well with this burst means that the command 1 is like a damn sight more effective and easy to move around in your team than say Umara's was. Umara's was a nice like thing, and we really hadn't seen anything like it before, but Oren really makes it shine on this burst.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that crit damage is like such a very rare addition to this particular buff suite, and you can find crit fixes in a lot of different places, so yeah.
Alma gets Wisdom of the Orban. Large heal, magic barrier, and burst mode. Command 1 is an instant single target. Command 2 is your AoE Medica. Very standard commands for a healer break. And the magic barrier is pretty nice for torment and other things as well. The only downside is it's not instant, which is kind of what you want for a magic barrier. But hey, this will let you keep your party up, and for a BSB, I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah, very solid interactions on this one.
Heaven's Wrath. 8 magic lightning, non-elemental. Raise magic of all allies and resistance 30%. And enter burst mode. Command 1 is 4 hit single target, heal somebody percentile. Command 2 is 2 hits with a mag defense bargain. I'd actually say these commands are still actually fucking worth it in this day and age.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a really good Sid Reigns knockoff, and I have definitely seen this and Marok's Burst do tons of really good work in the Kucha Lane Torment.
Yep, it is a good way of keeping allies up. On Legend Materials, we have significant more damage with Spellblade. Yes!
Yep, he gets Spellblade dual cast on dive, so this is perfect for him.
Small chance for white magic abilities to restore. Pretty much small chance for white magic abilities to Medica. Yeah.
Yeah, let me check Oren's dive real quick.
It's instant cast 3 in haste.
Oh, yeah, awesome.
Yeah, that combos really well into his BSB because you can Mako's Might him, cast on turn 1, and then just instant cast 2 other people.
Yeah.
Alma gets a small chance to enable ally to avoid a single magic attack when healing them with single target. Very situational.
Dude, yeah, like it depends.
Yeah, it's the thing that this would be good for is like blink somebody so that they dodge a status effect, but most status effects are auto hit now, so that's not even fucking work.
Well, this is a magic blink, not a status blink.
That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
No. That's what I meant. Like, the thing
yeah,
that you would use the magic blink to do is to dodge something, but shit is auto hit now, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. I think it's just like off chance stuff.
Yeah, it's iffy. Because like I don't even know if Kuchulayan has anything that is like a single target magic attack on somebody.
Yeah. I think it's just more like, oh shit, this one particular guy's really hurting bad, and he just shrugged off another hit. Well, I can recover from that.
Yeah.
That sort of weird situation.
Actually, what does her BSB do on that command 1? Okay, it's just an instant heal. Alright.
Yeah.
So you can combo those two together and give instant and blinks out. That's about it. But then again, it's a small chance, so it's not even something you can fucking rely on, so whatever. True Hero, Brigandine. It is begin the round with full ATB and remove delay the user's actions for 1 turn, which is just allowing you to fire off a buff at the start of the fight without any thinking. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Still
dumb as hell.
Literally, the only thing I can say bad about this is doesn't synergize well with the chain because you want the rest of your team to be up for that chain.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
You only want this to be firing off the chain when you know that your team is going to be like ramping into their miscellaneous shit with Assault Saber or some such anyway.
The real thing where that thing shines is if you have History's Truth, because you can fire off History's Truth instantly and give your entire party instant cast for the first turn.
And people wonder why we don't have jump starts anymore.
Yeah.
That combo is part of what broke them.
So, going down the list just one more time. All the 6 stars are pretty good. The only one is Alma's is a little situational. That's about it. But for the situation that it's in, because honestly, I harp on Arya way too much. But I think this is actually really nice, mainly because it is instant, which I don't think any of Arya's shit is instant. So yeah, all the 6 stars are fine. The glint is good. The BSBs are actually surprisingly good in this day and age, which is wild. To have a banner with 3 BSBs and me to look at each of them and go, nah, these are all fine. Arya's USB is instant. Well, I have egg on my face. All of the LMRs are fine, and the only situational one here is Alma's, of course. So, yeah. It's a good banner. It's just, you know, other things are on the horizon. Pope and Pomp Slam, that 4-star. Alright, so banner 2. I don't know if you dropped out or muted yourself.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't even realize that I was, like, not doing anything.
Okay. No, it's fine.
Anyway, I was just saying, like, yeah, you know your boy Orlando's headlining Banner 2.
Yep, Sword Saint, you know it, you love it, but I will talk about it anyway. 12, Physical Holy Dark, with 100% chance to crit to one target, sets user's crit rate. This is, by the way, I use this all the fucking time. I forgot this fucking sets his crit rate to 100%. I literally forgot that it fucking does that. Anyway.
Nice.
Sets your crit rate to 100%, enter Sword Saint EX mode, which raises attack 50% and causes night and darkness abilities to hungry cast.
Also services Earth on the side, because that's part of night.
Yep. Even though, yeah, I bring Orlando to Ixion. Also is a holy boosting sword because hello, welcome to tactics. Divine Devastation is Agrius's USB, returning again.
Oh wow, another plus holy sword.
Yeah, weird. 10 physical holy, like seriously, I think half of my holy, like, one half of my holy swords are from tactics, 1/4 are the Warrior of Light, and then there's just a other bunch of miscellaneous ones.
There are too many fucking plus holy swords.
Yeah. So, 10 physical holy, imperil 2, and cause every second night ability to trigger a follow-up, which lowers holy resistance 1 more. Just solidifies Agrius as that holy imperiler that she is, especially if you dive her on top of this.
Yeah, she is fantastic with this one. Like, making sure that your imperils come out as steadily as possible so you don't have to coin flip so much. Really nice, especially when you can just proc some extra imperils on the side. At least you know that these are coming in solid.
Also, chat is saying that apparently her minor imperil dive can proc off of the chaser.
Nice.
Also, hey, Chaos. We're just doing our banner review. Divine Combo. You know it, you love it. It's Divine Combo, baby. 10 physical holy, non-elemental. In holy, enter Speed Combo EX, which temporarily raises attack 30% and causes the user's night abilities to reduce the delay of physical actions for the entire front line for 1 turn.
This interaction is so dumb that you get plenty of USBs in the future that copycat it.
Yes. You can combo front into him doing that again, and it keeps going and going and going. It makes your front line very, 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 very fast. I would say this would almost beat out Thunder God mode.
Yeah, like, I think the only thing that stops me from putting this on at every single team is just because Physical Holy has way too many goddamn powerful interactions.
Yeah.
Sometimes I try. Like, I want Agrius for her imperils sometimes, I want this for the speed. Man, so many options.
Moving on, Divine Dispelna, instant AoE heal, resistance 100% boost, and last stand. Divine Dispelna is very, very good.
Wizards, fuck off.
Fantastic for the Torment, and just fantastic for a lot of things. Yeah, if you haven't picked up on it yet, Tactics has a lot of really fucking good USBs.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Seeker of Truth is Ramza's DPS USB.
Oh yeah, Ramza's Holy Knight again now, like same as everybody else in that realm.
Yep. 10 physical Holy, reduce delay the user's actions for 1 turn in Holy. And temporarily cause the user's Holy actions to reduce the delay of the user's yada yada yada. And trigger Knight's Light Blade, which is 4 hits on a follow-up. It is a purely DPS USB without even any stat boosts attached to it, because it is just go fast the USB.
Yeah, the reason why it has high quick cast cycle on top of the Chaser is specifically because Ramza is pivoting into Knight, so he doesn't have like a lot of the solid baseline that many Knights have, so he just has to sort of make up the difference with all of the powerful interactions on this USB.
Also, the reason why it has high quick cast and a Chaser is because, again, it doesn't boost the stat. When you look at stuff like Lightnings, which is this except without the Chaser, Lightning gets an attack boost. Rasmo does not.
Rasmo does not get a stat boost because he probably has all the stat boosts.
He probably already boosted your stats. And speaking again, Mont Blanc, DPS, Trinity combo is 10 Magic Fire, Ice, Lightning, temporary lower an enemy's... It's a Hyper Break. And grant all allies protect and shell. So a little bit of a mixture with all of his things going on here.
I think the reason why everybody looks down on it so much is the lack of haste. Which even then, like, you can cast haste, but at the same time it's just like, everybody's wondering, well, why not just have the entire Mighty Guard package? Why do I have to pack haste?
You want to know why it doesn't have the Mighty Guard package?
Fuck me up.
Yo, dog, you're in the realm with Ramza.
Yeah, that's actually why.
Yeah, Ramza has your shout or your whatever the fucking BSB is that does shout. Like Ramza will be hasting your party. This is there. Unless you're doing the chain Ramza, and then hey, just put it on your fucking white mage. Who cares? That torment requires you to recast haste 1,000 times anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, I think that is like entirely why people are just like, well, this doesn't look like it's going to work elsewhere. And just like, well, it's spec specifically for Tactics.
To be fair, this did come out before we had Haste Saga. I say, in the light of having Haste Saga, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Divine Ruination.
Is
an oldie but a goodie. 4 AoE hits with a 2-stack Imperil. Devotion Blade is a 2-hit with a defense 200% boost, and draw physical and dark or black. Fate's Blade is a 2-hit with a resistance 30% or 50%.
Still really good with their dive.
Yes. I use this for Hades. I don't even use the commands at all. I just do this to get extra stacks up.
I use Command 1. Like, back when I didn't have the USB 2, I definitely used Command 1 because it was, like, an extra way to keep Divine Cross out of my ability slot so that I could pack something else with Guard Break.
Hey, you want to know the really funny thing?
What's up?
With Protect, Wall, and just being in burst mode, she gets 5 hits.
Nice.
You don't need to use Command 1. I seriously just use Divine Cross once in that battle, and that's to get 5 hits with it before she goes into burst mode.
Well, damn. Here I am just arguing burst utility, and all of a sudden you shoot me down.
Hey, I'm still arguing burst utility here, because burst mode is great! Never forget 20% boosted stats. Anyway, Divine Ruination's so great. Speaking of which, Battle Cry.
Shout 2, shout harder.
Shout with Inholy. Command 2 is Wrath. Command 1 is 5 physical holy hits that is support based but does not raise break gauge.
This is a good joke burst because they know exactly what people were using Ramza for, inspected entirely for that.
Yep. I love this burst because Command 1, like, if you know a fight is not going to last long enough, you need to recast Shout, You can use that command 1. It goes off of his dive. It's great. They actually made something that synergizes with his dive, and I think that's hilarious.
It also has a ridiculously high multiplier for a burst command.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you can easily get 25k off of that command 1. Desperate Plea, which is Ovelia's BSB2, I believe.
Yeah.
Game.
It's Ishtola's burst, but instead of an instant Kiraja, it has Ultra Cure for command 1.
Yes. And yeah, you're right. It's a heal with a Stone Skin. Casting heal with Asuna and Medica. Whatever. It's fine.
Serviceable. Just kind of iffy on a body that has only white 6 and not much else.
Yep. Fire Wheel, Black Combo. 10 Magic, Fire, Ice. Lightning. Boost the magic and defense of all allies 30%. And enter burst mode. Command 1 is a 4-hit Fire, Ice, Lightning. Command 2 is 2 hits with a mag resistance bargain.
I like this one. You can bring it just about anywhere that has 3 different elements.
Yep. It does the work. Whoop. Mouse, please. Alright, Flame Shield. Everybody wants this. It is double cast Night Dark on Orlando. Fuck the fact that it has fire and ice resistance. That's whatever. You want that double cast Ice Dark.
Yeah, 25% chance to triple cast on that Ultra.
Agrius gets double cast Night. Yep.
Fine. She has the Imperil on her dive, so that's what she's there for.
You can proc the Imperil on both hits, right?
Just on that, not on the Chaser on her Ultra.
Somebody in the chat said you can on the Chaser on the Ultra.
No. I was talking about the Chaser.
I'm saying you can proc the Imperil on both hits on the double cast, right?
No. I was talking about the Imperil Chaser. Double cast does not count towards the amount of abilities you need
but
in order
I
to proc it.
was asking you that if you double cast from the LMR, you can proc, and chat is saying yes.
Yes.
You can proc the Minor Imperil on any cast from the double cast.
Mm-hmm.
So if you double cast and then Chaser, you can literally Imperil 3 times in one turn.
Right.
Deal significant. Well, actually, you can you can do a 4-stack of Imperil in one turn. That's wild. Anyway. Deal significant more damage with night abilities when using a sword. Yeah, no. Hey, weird. Tactics is nothing but holy swords.
Yeah. Also, March's double cast Holy on dive.
Fantastic. And Divine Insight is Ovelia's double cast white.
Her dive is the same as Realms. It's just, a light elemental resistance.
Yeah, elemental resist. Wish this wasn't on her LMR out of 10.
Yeah.
All in all, this is a fantastic banner. It's really weird that I can easily say that this might be better than the first. I think the only landmines on this are the Mont Blanc stuff. Weird. I think this was the stuff added afterwards because it's a USB and ABSB. Aside from that, yeah, no, this is a stellar banner.
Yep, just really good best of for tactics.
It's a shame that Kingdom Hearts and 4th anniversary are around the corner. I mean, I don't care. Whatever. If you have a lot of spare mithril, go for it.
Yeah, and especially for newer players, again, we'd like to stress the Realm dungeons will likely have plenty of mithril for you to catch back up, so it's a bit easier for you to be able to make these decisions.
Okay, and real quick, real last, let's do that Earth banner.
Sure.
So, this is a Lucky Draw banner. It is half priced. Pretty much, you should probably pull on this unless you have way too much on it like I do. So the first one on here is a 1.0 chain, but it is one of the best 1.0 chains because it has a last stand attached to it.
Yeah, Guts on Ingus, very, very excellent.
It is so good. It probably what helps me get through Ixion sometimes. Arcane out of 10 for Maria.
Plus Earth Robe.
Meteor Shower 64? 64.
64. Yeah, because it was Magna 32 before.
Yeah. Arcane out of 10. And on a caster, which is very good for Magicite,
Mm-hmm.
Ignis. USB.
Yeah,
Sorry, my brain. It's an Earth boosting X. 10 physical Earth. Temporarily infused with Earth. Attack, defense, 30% boost. Cause user's Knight abilities to trigger a follow-up Titan Strike, which is 4 to 6 physical Earth, mattering on defense. I think the threshold is pretty easy to hit.
Yeah, it's
And,
about the same as Earthbringer.
Yeah, he will really do it.
Really, the Plus Earth Axe is very nice because basically everybody who is hitting physical Earth can make use of it. Like, there are a lot of axe wielders as opposed to hammer wielders.
Yes. It's extremely solid at DPS and great for building chains because combo that with Earthbringer, which I love using on Ingus as he is a tanky boy. You're going to be doing 11 damage a turn. Or 11 hits, that's what I meant.
Yep.
Just 11, only 11 damage. Angel Wing Earth Edict, which is 10 magic Earth to one enemy, infused with Earth, and increase the damage of the user's black magic abilities
By
a
30%.
moderate 30%. And enter Brave mode. It is a Overstrike Brave based on black magic.
Yep, this is her Earth Brave.
It's the Earth Brave. That's it. Really not too much to talk about there.
It good for Earth.
Yep. Whirling Mace. Sync. Earth boosting hammer. Maybe some of the best Earth DPS out there.
Yeah.
10 physical Earth. In Earth. Grant moderate ability boost to heavy abilities, and grant 1 additional rank of heavy charge whenever she gains heavy. And on dive, she has a 50% chance to gain a heavy charge when using a heavy ability, which means that when you release your heavy charge, there's a 50% chance that you just get 2 charges again and can just release a second time.
It is very possible for you to run her entirely on spenders. This USB shines primarily because of the body that it is on. There are plenty of other Earth USBs that use heavy in the future out there, but nobody utilizes heavy as well as Sync does.
Sync is one of the only heavy users to have been released after heavy was introduced. So her dive is based around heavy.
Yeah, and I think she is the only character still with a heavy best dive.
I believe so. Falchion for Dorgan is 10 physical, Earth Wind, in Earth, raise defense, I think it's 100%, and cause users' Knight abilities to trigger a follow-up Sandwind Blade, which is 2 to 6 Earth Wind, mattering on ability rank.
Yeah, rank chasing Earth Saber, but also with a plus Earth Sword and the defense boost, which means that it works really well with Earthbringer as well as Assault Saber.
Yes. Definitely, I would run this with Earthbringer. Assault Saber's great. Earthbringer just, I believe, has a higher multiplier. So,
yeah, I think.
Yeah, just easier to get big damage on it. Earthbringer or Assault Saber or
Earth Saber.
Earth Saber is generally for people that get an attack boost on their USB. Faith 8.
It's
sucks.
a bad glint.
It is a
It's a medium Earth buff.
This is good if she's already in Elemented. That's pretty much it.
Like, the best we can say about it is that it stacks with an element.
Yeah, but also, Elemental Infusion stacks with an element, so fucking... God, I wish they would patch these and change them.
Yeah. Maybe they're just deciding, oh, well, wait, we can give Maria a better glint in the future. Fuck it, it's bad. Bad.
This is Ingus or BSB. It is... sorry, my voice is starting to go.
It is really excellent because it's the Earth ones.
Yeah, 8 physical Earth. Temporarily grant all allies a barrier that reflects damage taken as Earth damage, and enter Burst mode. Command 1 is 3 hits with a damage booster to Knight. Command 2 is an attack defense boost. It's not even a bargain. You just get attack and defense up 50% for free. Enjoy.
Yeah. It's a bigger boost. in exchange for not having any damage on it. But that's okay, because Earth Thorns is really good. This is a fantastic follow-up for his chain.
Yeah, the only downside I could say for this, if any, is that you have to build 2 bars on Ingus. That's it. That's the only downside it has. Latent Power is the in element for Earth, for Bards. That's it. It's a physical Earth in Earth. Command 1 is a 2-hit with a Spellblade boost. Command 1 is a 2-hit with a Spellblade boost. Command 2 is a attack resistance 30% boost.
Though what is nice is that if you run out of hones on your sabers, then this burst is built around allowing you to continue doing plenty of damage as opposed to trying to encourage you to combo into those sabers.
Exactly. Gaia Pulse is Sinks, BSB. It's okay. 6 range physical Earth. In Earth, Command 1 is 2 hits, grants a heavy stack, or no, increased damage for heavy for 3 turns. Command 2 is 1 hit with a defense boost? What?
Yeah, it's 1 hit with a defense, like it's an armor breakdown.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
So the best thing that I can say about this one is that they are both typed heavy physical, so they both facilitate her dive. So you can at least coin flip off of this while you are busy setting up.
Mm-hmm. It's alright. It's whack, though. Still, at the same time, I think it's still a little whack. It's just an in element at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I guess what it really wants you to do is it wants you to use this, it wants you to hit Command 1, and wants you to grind 2 stacks, and then do the release.
It's just a bit strange because as heavy is one of the bigger setup schools in the game, you would expect to see the burst commands do all of the setups, so that you didn't have to so you can just have spenders or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Maria's Arm Guards is an Earth boosting bracer with an Earth, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, decent for her.
Derringer is the good LMR for Renoa, as it is the in Earth.
It's weird because her dive is already pretty good. She gets a quick cast 3 cycle off of black, but she already, she has a shitload of LMRs. Some of them good, some of them really bad.
Yep. Oh, right. Sync is also just in Earth. Solid.
Yep.
And Dorgan, you got it, baby. It's in Earth.
Nothing wrong with those.
Yep. So all in all, this Earth banner is fantastic. All the 6 stars are broken. The glint is bad. The BSBs are middling. They're for the most part the entrances. I think Ingus's is the one that you can do the most with. Whereas Bart's is good for the in element, and then whatever, and then Sync is extremely just for the in element.
I think if you don't have a lot of the equipment this thing is sporting, it is a much easier sell than all of the other banners before Kingdom Hearts, because it's half off.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I won't be pulling on it because let's just go over this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Way too many dupes. But yeah, no, for Earth stuff, that's fine. That is super good. And before we sign off, I'm just going to say, did I pull on tactics?
I don't think you did. The Realm one?
We'll find out. If I did, then I am saving my mithril, because I definitely want to pull on Kingdom Hearts.
Same.
I did tactics. Oh well. Sadness. No pool today. But yeah, I think that is it for today. That was a good 3 hours. Hey, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the banner reviews. I'll see you in the next video.
Good night, everybody.